I'm quickly going to run you through running a regression analysis with our data here. And so let's take a look at the variable view. So you can see our three variables: neighborhood, programs, and homeless. And so these describe which neighborhood, the number of social service programs within each neighborhood, and the average number of homeless residents within each neighborhood. And as you can see, the first is nominal, and that is really more an identifier, so to identify which neighborhood. And you can see the names when we click back over to data view. And our two variables of interest, our x variable is scale, and so that's interval ratio. Same thing with our y variable, right? Both are interval ratio. So let's head back over the data view, check this out. So as you can see, we have each neighborhood and the number of programs and average homeless residents within each, right? So our question here is, are the number of programs and the number of average number of homeless people within each neighborhood related? And so what we'll do here is we'll go to regression, so analyze, regression, and then linear. And so I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. So if you need to back it up, slow it down, pause it, go ahead and do that. So in our dependent variable, that's going to be our y variable. We're looking at the average number of homeless residents, right? So we'll put that in the dependent variable. And then our x variable is the number of social service programs. So we'll put that there into the independent variable, right? So those are interchangeable. X and independent and y and dependent are the same thing. So now we want to click on our statistics. So what we want is our model fit, and then we want our descriptives. So those are the two boxes that you'll want to click. Our model fit gives us our R squared and our R values, and then the descriptives will give us our correlations and our means and standard deviations for each variable. So we'll click on continue and click OK, and our little box will come up here. And so as you can see, we have our descriptive statistics at the top, so our mean for each of our variables, average number of homeless people, number of social service programs. Then we have our correlation matrix right here. And so this is our correlation, this is our significance, and this is our sample size. And then we have our model statistics, our R squared. This ANOVA box, we'll actually just ignore that for now. That's going to be important when we get into multiple regression, but for now it's not important. And then we have our coefficients, which we'll get into in a moment.